Hi, everybody. Welcome to Reality Buzz TV, where we talk about all things reality TV shows and all things reality TV show stars. I'm watching the Mummy Club, you guys. I had to catch up. I think I'm like 3 episodes behind, and I think I've watched them all because I'm in like episode 9 now. And here's the thing, you guys. I'm so tired of women that date married men, and then when you are like, you're dating a married man, but that's wrong. And then they're like, but don't judge me. Why are you being so judgmental? You know, like you are not supposed to say that it's wrong for them to date a married man. Like nobody's supposed to talk about it. Like people are supposed to just act like it's not wrong for them to date a married man. Like it is so wrong for Mrs. J to be like, girl, why are you talking as if it's normal that you are dating a married man? Peladi told the ladies that she was dating a married man. She says that she said she was dating a married man. But it's interesting that Mrs. J remembers it as if she said she was dating a married man. Like she said, she is still dating a married man. Even Happy remembered it that way, that she said she is currently dating a married man. Now she's changing her story and she's saying she told them that she was dating a married man, not that she is dating a married man. But whether she was dating a married man or she is dating a married man, there is dating and there is a married man, and there is Peladi. And Mrs. J is just saying, girls, why are we acting like there is nothing wrong there? Why are we as ladies not saying, but why are you dating a married man? Now, Mrs. J, it's almost like everybody is looking at Mrs. J like she is wrong for being like, you know, clutching at her pearls. What do they call it? Mrs. J, like, you know, yeah, she's supposed to do that because dating a married man is not a normal thing. She is supposed to be shocked by it and she is supposed to be reluctant at becoming friends with a girl that is dating a married man. That's a normal behavior. And the behavior that is not normal is wanting to be friends with somebody that is dating a normal, that is dating a married man and acting like it's a normal thing. That is an abnormal behavior. So I'm tired of it, okay? I'm tired of now the one that is questioning the behavior. Everybody is looking at her like, what is wrong with you? Why are you judging her? Why are you being so judgmental? But that's a behavior that is supposed to be judged because why are you dating a married man? You just divorced your cheating husband. Why didn't you stay with your cheating husband? Why are you now dating a married man? That does not make sense. Mrs. J now is confused by this whole thing. Okay, but everybody is looking at Mrs. J like Mrs. J is the crazy one, but the rest of them are the crazy ones. But you guys, it gets even crazier because now Vuyo is over there saying that no, there's nothing wrong with dating a married man as long as you don't call the married man, as long as you don't disturb the wife, as long as you don't some crazy stuff like that. They're like, no, there's nothing wrong with dating a married man. What? And then, guys, Footy the Mummy Club, guys, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this show. Vuyo said that there's nothing wrong with dating a married man as long as you don't call the married man, you don't call the wife, you don't bother the wife. I don't know what the fourth one was. There's nothing wrong with dating a married man. And then, you guys, we have a new one now. We have another one. We have a new problem now. Now, in addition to now, because the biggest problem is that they're dating married men, but they don't want us to judge them for dating married men. They're like, no, don't judge us. Don't judge us. Watch us, but don't judge. Watch us date married men, but don't judge us. Okay. But the new one now is that when you like, are you dating a married man? They're like, hey, what if he wants polygamy? I'm like, what? We all know also these blessers out here in clubs are not looking to take his temple. These are not mselegos, you know. You think dating Musamselegu there at the club? You think the blesser you met at the club in Joburg is looking for his temple? You think you are dating and Noziponchanga's ex-husband when you are dating a blesser from Soweto and you think the blesser from Sentin wants his temple? What if he wants his temple? People nowadays want his temple. You know very well what that man from Sentin don't want his temple. He's going back to his wife. And now they are acting like all of these men from Abo Sentin that they are dating, all of them want polygamy. They're like, you can't judge me if I date a married man because what if he wants his temple? Oh, guys, we know that the men from Joburg don't want no temple. So now all of them are dating married men now, and we are not supposed to judge them, and we are not supposed to say anything about it because what if these men want his temple? So now it's okay to date a married man just in case he wants his temple. How many blessers have married multiple women? How many blessers? Let me wait. Give me Joburg blessers that have married this temple. Give me blessers from Joburg that have made it this time. I forget about Joburg, even Durban blessers that have made it this time. Then if you want this term, we must go there by Nkandla and date a rich man from Nkandla, a rich man from Wamapumolo, a rich man from what's the other place that likes the same? You are there by Joburg. What if he wants his temp? That's the kind of thing we are watching from the Mummy Club. That's what they are saying. Vuyo and Peladi. They're saying, what if a man wants his temp? How? What if a man wants his temple? How many men in Joburg have his temple? Officially married multiple women. How many men in Joburg have his temple? Guys, the thing that we are watching on the Mommy Club, I'm like that's why Mrs. J is going crazy. That's why Mrs. J is going crazy because now she's sitting there thinking, like, where am I? Where am I? Because no. Like now, I'm the one that is crazy for questioning the fact that somebody is dating a married man. Another thing, you guys, one thing about bullies is that they cannot take being bullied. If you are ever in a position where you are bullied, if you have an ability to turn that situation around and you can bully the person back, which I have done in my life, and it's the most pleasant thing that you can ever see happen in your life. If you get an opportunity to do it, you must do it, okay? And you can watch your bully crumble. Because one thing that a bully cannot do is take bullying. They cannot take it, okay? They cannot take it. They crumble so easily. They cannot be, like bullies have no experience being victims of bullying, okay? So they cannot take it. Unlike the other people that they bully, like they cannot take it. They crumble very, very easily, okay? So now they will have turned because one thing that Mrs. J is not going to do is be noxy and take the bullying from Peladi. And Peladi thought she was going to do that passive-aggressive thing that she was doing with Noxie, and Mrs. J did not take it, okay? And before Peladi knew it, Mrs. J was on her feet, and she was like, listen, you're not going to do this to me, not in my expensive dress, honey. You're not going to do it. And she turned it around. And guess what, you guys? Guess what? Okay, Peladi was there by the parking lot doing what? Crying. I was like, what? Peladi is crying? It took only a few minutes for the bully to cry. You mean to tell me that we have had 5 episodes of you bullying Noxie, and it took you like 3 minutes for Mrs. J to say to you the most painful thing about your husband and your kids and your family, for you to be in your tears? And we've been watching you for 5 episodes bullying Noxie, and for you it just took a few minutes for you to be in your tears at the parking lot. I wanted to Kaula Mrs. J. But the difference between Mrs. J and Peladi is that Mrs. J, after that whole thing, Mrs. J is at home sitting with her mommy saying, listen, mommy, this is what I did. I regret it. How do I fix it? And that's different from what Peladi and Vuyo did, because they did not do that. They bullied Unoxi from the first season, the second episode, the third episode, the fourth episode, the fifth episode. They were still bullying her. They did not even apologize after all of the backlash that they were receiving. Well, they did not know they were going to receive backlash, okay, because it was recorded long time ago. But they bullied her. They still didn't think that she deserved an apology. But after Mrs. J did that to Peladi, and Peladi was in tears in the parking lot, she's at home talking to her mommy, figuring out how does she apologize to Peladi. That's the difference between Peladi and Mrs. J. Okay, but let me tell you something. I enjoyed seeing Mrs. J do that to Peladi, because one thing that is nice to watch is to see a bully get a taste of her own medicine, and then seeing the supporters of the bully not knowing what to do because the leader of the bully nation is crumbling. And you could see Happy and Vuyo not knowing how to help Peladi because they don't know what to do. Their leader is almost in tears and they don't know what to do. And by the way, you guys, Happy is disappointing me because Happy is the OG, and Happy is supposed to be the one that is bringing things together. But Happy is being high school about this whole thing, you guys. Happy is loyal to no one. She's nobody's friend. One person that is a friend to Happy is Vuyo. But I'm waiting for the time that Vuyo is going to need a friend. I can't wait for that time because I want to see if Happy is going to be a friend to Vuyo, because I suspect that Happy might not be that friend that Vuyo needs, because I feel like Vuyo has been a friend. She's been there when she's sick, when they were looking for her child and her child was, hiding there. You remember that scene, that whole scene, Gatiti. I wonder, Happy, is she able to be a friend to Vuyo, that Vuyo is a friend to her? Because I feel like Happy is loyal to nobody. I feel like she's a friend to nobody. I just wonder, you guys. I just wonder, because I really just feel like, who are you loyal to? Who are you loyal to? But I enjoyed episode 9 because one thing that I love seeing is seeing a bully crumble. Okay, because I've just been watching Nox being bullied and bullied and bullied. And let me tell you something. Nox was naughty this season because she enjoyed Mrs. J giving her gaga to to Peladi, okay? She even went and fetched Mrs. J. It's your husband. What? Hi, girl. You can't go because I'm enjoying, okay? What? Listen, you are on a roll here. Come back, okay? These people have been coming for me since episode 1, so you can't leave right now, okay? They are almost crying, so buya. Uzoqeda ngabo. Anyway, you guys, listen, let's meet in the comment section because I want to talk about this thing of these people that are dating married men. They don't want us to talk about the fact that they're dating married men. They don't want to be judged about the fact that they're dating married men. And also, they want us to think that the married men that they're meeting in the clubs in Sentin are about to take multiple wives and be on Uthando Nesthembu. Girls, that's not happening. You is a side chick, okay? You is a sugar baby, okay? There is no Sitembu coming, okay? There is no a show called Uthando Nesthembu, okay, coming for you and your blesser, okay? These girls are killing me. What if what if he wants polygamy? How? How many men in Joburg have polygamy? Eh? Give me the names. I'm waiting. Put them in the comment section. Oh, what if? What if I partake Vuyo ukuthi it's okay to date a married man as long as you don't call him? You see, maybe her late husband, that one had a side chick that she knew about, but she was okay with the side chick as long as the side chick was not calling. That one had a side chick. Because tell me where she got that from. Good, as long as the side chick doesn't call. What kind of nonsense is that? And these women are raising girls. They're gonna be telling their girls that because it's okay for your man to have a side chick as long as the side chick doesn't call. Please, Mommy Club, recast. Like recast, as in right now. This is nonsense. I was like, what kind of rubbish is this? Guys. Alright, let me continue watching this nonsense.